Good afternoon. Welcome to a magical day of you seeing the amazing miracle that you are and that this life is. If you're watching the replay, just pop a comment in so I can see who you are. Make sure you give StreamYard permission to show your comments. So there's a link in the description of the post that says StreamYard wants to use your details. Or they don't want to use your details. They just want to, you need to give them permission to show your comments on Facebook. That's all. It's just like a Facebook Live, but they don't actually have permission because there's a separate platform to Facebook. Let's take a deep breath in. And welcome in a day of miracles. A day of miracles. Hi, whoever's watching. Pop a comment in so I can see who you are, if you want me to. We've just begun welcoming in a magical day. I'm Mary McLeod. This is Earth Angel TV. And today, Source wants to talk about how to realign with the truth of Source. Isn't that a question, in these times when we're often as empaths and healers and people who want to do a lot of great work in the world, because we have that empathic nature, that compassionate and feeling nature, when we look out at the world, it can hurt. Yes? It can hurt a lot. So I also want to say hi to people who are watching from my page, Mary McLeod Self-Love Miracles page, or from my group. I'm just going to go and just make sure that's live there. It was kind of, was not a scheduled program. So I normally come on Mondays. Had things happen this week, could not come on Monday. So here I am. Just making sure that we're going, yes, we are live. We're live in the group. So what a beautiful, beautiful day to celebrate life, to celebrate miracles, to celebrate the chance to ask Source how to realign so that we don't get sucked out and into everybody else's stuff all the time, right? So let's take a nice deep breath in together. And out. And feel as though your feet are grounding into Mother Earth. Hi, whoever's just hopping on. Today we're talking about how to realign with Source. Because isn't that just the question that we all want to answer? Is how in those strong moments of fear, of hurt, and of anger, those strong human reactions, how in the midst of those reactions can we choose our way out of that? How can we choose to realign with the Source that we know we are so that we can have an open heart and actually act in a loving way instead of react out of fear, which we know is not helping. It's not helping us, it's not helping others, and it's not helping the planet. So we want to, and Source definitely wants to bring this message to you. So let's feel your feet grounding into Mother Earth so we can be open and receptive to the messages that want to come through today, right? So how we work is I will give you a Source message for the day for about 10 minutes. I'll just clear the platform and allow Source to speak. And then you can put in whatever your issue is and we will get some downloads for you. So if you have anything that's worrying you, bothering you, pain in your life, emotional pain in your life, and you would like a message for you as to how you can realign with Source, put it in the comments. Let's feel our feet back down in Mother Earth, at her core, surrounding yourself all the way up to the waist. So it's like you're planted in Mother Earth and you're surrounded by her nourishing soil, which is her unconditional love. Will you allow yourself to feel that loved? Breathe it out through your feet up through that divine vessel that's carrying you, is carrying your source body, and blowing out through the crown. And again through the feet. Filling up the body with that unconditional love and blowing out through the crown. Sharing it with all your interdimensional selves, all the highest dimensional selves, all those loving beings, benevolent beings, all the angels, all the archangels, source itself. Sharing the love that you're allowing yourself to be a channel for from Mother Earth, sharing that upwards, and then breathing in through the crown and allowing all the love from all those other dimensions, from all the angels, to come down through the crown. Can you feel it? Rinsing, cleansing, clearing through your energy field and out through your feet. And again, feeling into what's above. Breathing that in intentionally. Intentional breathing of unconditional love down through the crown, down through the body, and out through the feet. And you're sharing all that divine love through your channel with Mother Earth, who is celebrating you in conscious communication with her, you in conscious communication with the divine. Conscious communication is the active ingredient, and you are the active ingredient in your life. Little old you. So I'm just going to stop to say, if you are watching from my page or my Lightworkers and Visionaries of New Earth page, or the Healers and Coaches page, then if you do not give StreamYard permission to show your comments, I won't know that you're there. So I'm just letting you know that if you're like madly putting comments in and I'm not responding to you, that is why. So there might be a prompt there. There's definitely a link in the description to show you how to make a comment, and I would love you to do that. So beautiful. That first message right there, that you are your consciousness, where you choose to put your consciousness, is the active ingredient in your ability to realign with Source in any moment. It is you who's the active ingredient in your life. Yes? Yes? It's massive. It really is massive. It seems obvious, but how often do you look around and go at your life and go, well, I didn't create that. Why is this happening to me? When you say, why is this happening to me? You're not in conscious creation. You're not in conscious choice. Hello, Maribel. Lovely to see you. Are you watching from My Time TV? So the conscious choice to be the active ingredient in your life. So if you have things going on and you're going, well, I didn't choose that. Why is this happening to me? Why are they being like that to me? And you're feeling like a victim. You're feeling like your life is not yours. You're out of control. Then all this little tweak is going to make a massive difference in your life. To make a conscious choice to be the active ingredient in your life means that you can look at any condition in your life and choose your way out of it. Choose your way into a higher plane of existence. Choose your way into a higher consciousness, right? A higher vibration. Does that make sense? So I'd love you to give me an example if you are having an issue with anything, and I can help you to see how you are the conscious chooser of the fact that you're the active ingredient in your life. So if you're not on board and you don't come to the realization that what you do with your mind, with your thoughts, with your words, and with your actions actually creates whatever unfolds for the future. So if you're not consciously choosing thoughts, words, and actions that are in alignment with Source, then you're actually unconsciously creating a future that is the same or worse than what you're feeling right now about your life. Okay? Because that's what's on replay, right? What's on replay is a collective consciousness of negativity. It's a collective consciousness of illness, yes, and it's a collective consciousness of fear, needing to protect oneself, paranoia, questioning people, looking for more things to be worried about in order to protect ourselves. So if you're not consciously choosing thoughts, words, and actions that are actually in alignment with the fact that Source is in control, not us. Yeah, Mother Earth is in way more control than we are. If we're not choosing thoughts in alignment with surrender and having faith and choosing to love despite what's going on out there, choosing to love your neighbor who's in total fear, who can't find a compassionate bone in his or her body because they're in their stress response. They're in their fight or flight. Yeah, we need those of us who know that we are the light, that we are the love, that we are the light workers, need to be stepping up when you have people in your life that are in their fear reaction. That needs to activate your compassion. Activate your compassion. What thought could you think? What could you consciously decide to think when your focus is going, God, they're so negative. Wow, they're so fearful. Ooh, I don't like being around them. When you observe thoughts like that, what do you think you can do to shift your energy? What thought could you choose to think that would shift you completely vibrationally and would actually help them shift? Because once you don't react to them out of fear and anger and hurt, then their reaction will stop. They won't feel it the same way that they were. So if you can be in their presence, staying in the light and love and faith and surrender, that is the only thing that is going to change the direction that this world is going, right? And there's plenty of us doing that, so don't worry, it's going to happen anyway, right? There's plenty of us light workers, including yourself, who are knowing who they really are. And just because we have moments where we're sucked out of that doesn't mean that you're not actually just out there vibrating love. Your actual presence will change them. It's actually even more helpful if you make a conscious choice to radiate that love and joy despite what's going on. Does that make sense? I know it makes sense. So if you are watching, do pop in a yes, yes, yes. A yes, yes, yes. Conscious choice is king. Queen. Conscious choice is queen and king. Okay, so in those moments, and this is what I'm hearing from so many people, it's like, oh, but I'm an empath, so I just pick up everybody else's stuff. Or, no matter how hard I try, I still keep getting sucked out of my happy place. Right? So is it possible to be aware of other people's stuff, other people's feelings, and not allow yourself to go there? You actually go higher. Is that possible? I'm looking for yes, yes. And I'm feeling a yes, yes, even though I'm talking to 0 eyes at the moment. I don't know how many are watching from other pages. But it is entirely possible when you choose to keep your awareness up here. So this is a tool that I'm going to give you. Just take your fingers, if you're watching on replay, take your fingers and just lightly touch the top of your head, like you imagine like an angel would touch you. Little angel tickles. And even if the only thing you remember to do in those times when people are bringing you down, if all you remember to do is bring your awareness to the top of your head, they can be doing this at you, blah, 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 blah. You can have your focus here. You can even reach up and pretend you're scratching your head and just bring your awareness there to the top of your head and make your mind focus on the top of your head while the people are doing this to you. And you will be activating all the sources that be above to bring down the love and radiate it out of you towards the people who are in their place of complaint and pain and repetition of the past that doesn't even exist, right? That feels nice. And even once you do it just once, that sensation stays there. And so it can constantly bring your awareness back to that because the sensation is sitting right there. So that is one really cool tool that you can use. I wish someone was there who could give me some feedback about whether that is a really cool tool and whether this is making total sense about your ability to not just go, oh, I'm like from a helpless point of view, oh, I'm an empath, so I pick up everybody else's stuff and there's nothing I can do about it apart from white light myself. And really that's not enough because, you know, you'll be telling me right now that it still happens, even though you white light yourself all the time. You still find yourself in that like feeling way down, like everybody's gremlins are stuck to you and you're like trying to walk around your life with everybody else's stuck energy stuck all over you. Well, that's not actually the case. Because as soon as you bring your awareness to the crown of your head and you go, hey guys, love you. Could you please lift this weight? I didn't mean to catch it. You can ask Archangel Michael to cut your cords from between you and anything that you might have picked up, anything that you might have imagined that you picked up, right? Yes, 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 yes. Let's take a deep breath in. I'm blowing out. That is the major message for the day. What I always do in the beginning of the week as well, so if you're watching the replay, set some intentions for your week, okay? The first one could be, I intend to remember to bring my awareness to the top of my head whenever I feel a slight pull at my happy place. You know, if you're waking up and you're intentionally setting the vibration high for you, here's another tool. Intentionally set the vibe for the day. When you wake up, make it your intention. Don't get yanked around by the vibe you wake up in, like, because maybe you couldn't sleep very well. You know, maybe there was so much going on cosmically that you were tossing and turning and feeling all that. So what? That doesn't have to yank you out of your happy place. You know, some people hardly sleep at all, and they're perfectly happy and energetic and actually accomplishing so much in this world because they are not letting a stress state rule their life. Yes? So regardless of how you wake up, maybe you're still awake, maybe you're up all night. So what? So it's the morning and you intentionally set the tone for your day. You wake up and you say, good morning to whoever your heavenly bodies are. Who do you talk to? Is it source? Is it angels? Is it, you know, your guides? Who is it that you're connected to? Maybe you haven't spoken to them before, but now is a really good time to start. Because we can't have faith in the world we see with our eyes. That will take you out every time. Believing that this world is the real world will take you out every time because there's nothing you can do to change it. It looks like it's all going to hell. But really, the truth is, it's all going towards heaven. That is the truth. And when you make the vibrational world your main reality, which is what you do when you talk to the unseen forces. You're saying, hey, I know that world of light and love is way more real than the world I'm looking at with my eyes. Okay? So what was the second tool? Setting the tone for your day. Wake up and just take 5 minutes. Take 2 minutes to lie there, breathe in love from your mattress. Breathe it out through your heart. I intend to have an open heart. Breathe it in through the back. I intend to receive divine light and love today. Breathe it in. No matter what challenges come my way today, I will focus on divine light and love being my reality. That's a really good statement to say to yourself. Whatever happens today, I choose to focus on divine light and love that I am and that this world actually is, despite what I see with my eyes. I choose this. I choose thoughts that are in alignment with that. I choose words that are in alignment with this. And I choose actions that are in alignment with this, with the world that I'm wanting to see, with the world that I know is more real than the world that is outside. right? So set some intentions when you first wake up. You wake up, open your eyes, breathe in through your back, receive, and out through your front. And you're giving, automatically radiating light and love everywhere. And then set those intentions. So now we have 2 tools for realigning with source whenever you get pulled out. So if someone else saw another eyeball pop on, if you have any questions that you would like me to ask on your behalf, to feel into answers for, please pop them in the comments. And I would love to invite you now to my new group called Lightworkers and Visionaries of New Earth. I'm going to pop the, the link is in the comments and it's also on the screen. Lightworkers and Visionaries of New Earth. That is a private group. You can ask to join. There's a couple of questions there. And inside, I share with you the 6 divine laws of New Earth. We're going to be doing 7 days of grace mini retreat. So that's a free retreat that I'm running from the 9th to the 15th of August. Every day on live stream, doing amazing awakening processes, tapping into source, doing transmissions, divine transmissions of light and love, and raising everyone into the vibration of the actual truth of the new earth that we live on. So if you're interested in doing that free retreat, do join Lightworkers and Visionaries of New Earth on Facebook, and the link is there in the comments and on the screen. So because I can't see anyone's questions, I'm going to lead a little bit more of a meditation before we sign off. We'll listen to this beautiful 528 hertz music. And everyone take a nice deep breath in together. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Source would like me to ask you this question. Who would you be if there was nothing in your way? If all there was space in front of you and opportunities? If there was nothing in your way, nothing blocking you, no fears, no hurts? Who would you be? Who would you choose to be if there was nothing in your way? What would you choose to do? Put it in the comments and I will add energy to it. For those of you who've just hopped on, I've just shared 2 amazing tools straight from source for realigning with source energy, realigning with the truth of you, realigning with the light and love that you are in any moment of any day when you feel like you're getting pulled out. I'm going to take that comment off there. Who would you be? I'll just put that in the comments. Who would you be? And what would you choose if you knew you were fully supported, funded, and there was nothing in your way? And what comes after that question is, there might be some reason you're choosing not to shine, which is the other thing that we're doing in the Lightworkers and Visionaries of New Earth group, is practicing shining with each other. Oftentimes, a fear of success is underpinning a fear of failure. So we pretend it's a fear of failure because we actually feel more vulnerable sharing the fact that we know we have got gifts and talents And we know that we actually are way more than we're being. Sometimes we masquerade that as a fear of failure instead of acknowledging that you're really more afraid of rejection from shining your light in the world. Yeah. So if you're just hopping on, we shared a couple of really amazing tools for realigning with source in any moment. So go back and watch the beginning. And if you have any questions right now and you'd like me to tap in to give you a hand with any issue in your life, please put a comment in. And I'll spend the next 5 minutes downloading something for you. I've just done a little bit of a meditation, and then Source jumped in with another question for you, which I put in the comments. If you have any issues, any challenges, just put a few words in the comment box and I will tap in for you. And as you're doing that, we'll keep on breathing in through the feet, opening your channel of light and love, and blowing out through the crown. And breathing in through the crown, all that divine support and love, letting that come down through you. And again through the feet, and up through the crown, and again through the crown, reaching up to the highest of heights that your awareness can take you. Breathing in that reality, and breathe that down through your crown. Do that again. Breathe that reality. Hi, Sarah. I sent you a message last week, but you didn't see it. Remember, you asked me a question last week, and then I popped into your Facebook, into your messenger, and you didn't see the message. So I don't know how else to get those details to you. So check your messages. And let's breathe in through the crown again. From the highest reaches, the highest heights, the highest reaches, and breathe in that reality of you. And just feel that yes coming down through you. Do you feel that yes? Are you saying yes to that reality of you? Let's do it one more time. Let's breathing in. All the way to the highest, infinite heights of you. That one that you know you really are. You're like, yes, that's where I want to play. Yes, let's bring her down to earth. Breathe her in and breathe her down. Ground her and anchoring her energy onto this earth. That's okay. I just didn't want you to miss it. I'm so sorry you had a family emergency. I hope that everyone's okay. Sending them light and love now to Sarah's family. Light and love. Light and love to you. Here's some eyes. Here's some eye action. Those of you who've never seen me do this, this is the Mother Mary eyes for you. You can receive divine love and healing from the loving gaze of Mother Mary, who loves you so much. The source love that is there for you, waiting for you to receive. And you are receiving because you're made of that love already. I hold this vision of you. I hold that highest vision that you have for you and your life, who you know you really are. I see that version of you. I see that vision of you. And if you want to come and play with us in Lightworkers and Visionaries of New Earth, please join the group. Just here. Join, that's my free group. where we do free retreats, as opposed to the Wake Up Squad, which is what I was telling you about last time. Wake Up Squad is more of a deeper take on what I do and what I bring through, and it's more of a class, right? So it's more of a deeper learning, and that's that weekly live stream and exercises that we do. So that's weekly on Sundays at 9:30. That's Central Australian time. And in Lightworkers and Visionaries, we're coming up on our next round of 7 days of grace. I think you might already be in that group, Sarah, if you joined last time. I'm not sure, but maybe try it. So we're doing a 7 days of grace coming up on the 9th till the 15th of August, where I'm going to be sharing a video every day on the 6 divine laws of New Earth that we live by and that we align with. So jump in that group, join me on the challenge, and use those 2 tools for aligning yourself with light and love, with source that you are in every moment. And next week, I may or may not be on Monday because I have this dentist that only does appointments on Mondays. So fancy that. Next Monday is the beginning of August. It's the 3rd of August. I will be here. Blessings for your day.